Hi, this is Sangeeta, and today we'll be discussing something very controversial, I should say. So, if you are able to see the screen, then yeah, are you able to see the screen? Yeah, it is about the race that one is in. Being late doesn't mean failure. Maybe it means getting ready for a great launch. So, if you see closely, there is a word called late, right? And late is a negative word for anybody. So please take a look at the screen. It says the person is a bit late. He is preparing for a launch. So, what the person who has made this slide, he is getting excused for his being delayed while others have launched. See why? There are two three questions. When you are launching or learning something, there is a variable time which is taken by different people. I might be taking half an hour, you might be taking 15 minutes, some other person will take 10 minutes, so another person will take 30 minutes or so. The person who has taken just 5 minutes might have a great launch, and in the long run, if you see, then all the four will have similar kind of progress, similar kind of achievements, or might be there will be difference. This is possible. So it doesn't imply you to be late. So the first thing that you are taking into your mindset about getting late, because you are taking time is perfectly okay. So that is the first thing, first guideline that you have to keep in mind, because you might be taking imperfect action which might result in failure. So waiting for some more time to make it perfect, it doesn't make sense, because there is nothing called like a perfect thing, right? All the while you will be improving the same thing, right? So according to your perspective, when you compare your product with somebody else, you might feel like there is some lacuna in your kind of thing, right? Whatever you are doing. So then you will take time, because your confidence level goes down, and you will take some more time. So some more time. By then, the time you get prepared, then somebody else also comes in. You again start getting like say nervousness, and you again delay your launch, right? So you go on delaying. So that is some kind of excuses. That is why the modern day educators all say that you should take imperfect action quickly, so that you fail forward. You learn easy quickly, right? When you learn quickly about the market and everything, it becomes easier for you to take the next step in a bigger way. So I don't agree. That is why I didn't agree that this slide is conveying its idea. Taking time is okay, but becoming late and being late is not acceptable. Why? Because it might be the sign of a perfectionist. It never does any good to you, right? Then the third thing is, when you are doing something, it is very unique to you, and it will be always unique, right? Nobody else can duplicate whatever you are saying, whatever you are doing. It can be something. else other than that person. It might be a question of presentation, something else. But whatever you are bringing to the table is always unique. So, for your own your own life, your own timeline, it might have, it might take some time. But do you see your timeline as do you see your timeline as something very important to you? If you see your timeline to be important, then you will value your time. You'll value your time. And then um, you will not waste, like say, time in doing just one thing, right? You can do a multiple thing, and you would like to reserve some of your time in contributing to other things also. So it is your choice whether you want to, if your heart says, your mind says, your gut says that you should be investing your all your time into this, then it is fine. But if you're if you think that there are other things also getting neglected because of your persistence with this, then this is something you are doing injustice to your own potential. You know, the first draft, the first version one that you will be doing, that might be imperfect, and that is not according to your choice. But you or somebody else can improve upon it, whoever you have trained, right? It is not always you who does better than you. It is somebody else you have trained, like say Guru Drona. He was a very good warrior, but who was the better warrior? Arjuna, right? His disciple, so whom he ever trained. So you have to acknowledge that kind of um, talent in others, and allow the other person to grow along with whatever you had done. Your role was to launch and create that product and allow other persons to take over. Don't you think this is a good idea? Don't you think this is a good idea? So, this is what you need to do, right? Because this is the efficient use of your energy as well as your time. It is not about time alone, it is about your energy. And the more delayed you will be, your energy level also is likely to go down, which is not at all okay for you. If you are a person with multiple talent and a lot of potentiality, then the last thing that I have in the guideline is, if you have kept your goal very big, if you have audacious goals, then you it will keep you on your toes. Like today, I was undergoing Thaddeus Lawrence workshop, and he was saying when he was running Sahara Desert race, then he kept a budget sponsorship about raising uh, 5,000, 2,000, 5,000, like that. But he kept, he thought of $250,000, right? And because his teammates said it is an unrealistic goal, so he brought that down to $5,000. Now for 2 weeks he couldn't do anything. So after 2 weeks he again raised it to say $120,000. Ultimately, what happened? He could raise $60,000. In any case, 60,000 is way more than his $5,000, right? Even the initial $2,000 his teammates who have suggested, I say it was way more than that. It was a spectacular failure, you can say. That is what he calls his failure as. So it was a spectacular failure. It is better to have those kind of failures rather than restricting yourself to a small goal. So if you have a big goal, then you will always run against your time and your timeline. Your timeline. Always it is your timeline, right? So that is why the 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 card, the flyer that was designed is not okay with me. What do you think? What is your perspective about this flyer? How do you see the perspective? How what do you see? Right? If you take more time, it's okay. If you have multiple things to do, it's you have to decide whether you can invest more time on that or allow other people to take over it, because your role was to uh, put the founding stone, right? So that was done. Your role is over. Don't you agree? So whatever your comment might be, just write down below the video and let us have a discussion about the mindset that is guiding us. It is all about mindset, right? Thank you.